Hello, everyone. My name is Wilson, and we are doing a Kaladesh draft here on Magic Online. You can check out my stream every Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday starting at 5 p.m. Pacific time, ending at about 8 at twitch.tv/CrewmanWilson. Oh, it's a hard life. Excuse me. I'm just... oh my gosh. I'm just so excited. Noxious Gearhulk is great. I am super excited taking this card. Passing up on a Cloud Blazer. Oh my gosh. Can't even speak tonight. Coughing, can't speak. I'm just taking Gearhulk. I'm not even talking about all the other cards. Gearhulk, that is. Alright. Next pack, we got an Aetherflux Reservoir. Not exactly the type of card that I want, but hey, you know what? We get to gain life off the Gearhulk. That's not bad. Other cards in this pack, there's like Prophetic Prism, which is pretty good. A lot of kind of poopy cards, and then an Oval Chase Daredevil. So we're going to take this Oval Chase Daredevil. Be pretty darn happy with that. You know, this is just, oh my gosh. The fact that this card is missing the text, cannot block, just makes this card so great. Like, you just play it, you block, you can swing in, trade creatures, then play something like a Noxious Gearhulk, and just immediately buy it back for free. For free! For no dollars. I'll take it. What else we got? We got two good picks here. We have... Actually, we got more than two good picks here. There's a Scrap Heap Scrounger, which is pretty great. There is Aetherborn Marauder. There's also Dune Operative with a nod to Decoction Module. You know, returning the Noxious Gearhulk. Oh my gosh, so good. Other great cards in this pack. There's a Hunt the Weak, Revoke Privileges. I'm a little cool on Revoke Privileges, just because there is a lot of ways to bounce creatures and also to just like get rid of enchantments like Fragmentize. So I'm actually just looking to stay black here. And I think I'm going to take this Aetherborn Marauder. Well, I don't know. Maybe it's Scrap Heap Scrounger. Maybe it's just Dune Operative. No, I'm going to take the Aetherborn Marauder. It's so good. It's so good. Alright, follow that up with... there's a Contraband Kingpin, Oval Chase Daredevil, or Oval Chase Dragster. We already have the Daredevil. And then there's also a Die Young. My initial thought is to take the Die Young. We could take the Kingpin. Kingpin is very good, especially in these kinds of decks. If you pick up something like the Weaponcraft Enthusiast, or you know, things that just make multiple tokens, it's very good. I think I'm just going to take this Die Young. We already have a couple of 4-drops, so I think I want to avoid things like this. And nothing really has made me want to go into blue yet, except for this Kingpin. Like, there's a Malfunction here. But I'm just going to take the removal spell and be quite happy with it. Now I'm going to take this Underhanded Designs over the third Prophetic Prism that we've seen. Also Botanical Sanctum, Gluttonous Crane are not for us. Yeah, I'll just take this Underhanded Designs and just really keep my eye out for artifacts. Alright, well, there's artifacts in here, but they are not for us. Best card in this pack? I'd say it's probably a coin toss between Quicksmith Genius and Spontaneous Artist. Spontaneous Artist is fine. We don't have a lot of ways of getting energy. So I think I'm just going to take this Quicksmith Genius. We already want artifacts with Underhanded Designs and Oval Chase Daredevil. We do already have an artifact with Gearhulk. Imagine playing Gearhulk, killing a creature, and also... not looting, but rummaging. Seems good. Alright. Well, now the best card in this pack... I mean, it's maybe like Windrake, possibly Disappearing Act, where we could like return our Gearhulk. That seems pretty wild. I'm going to take this Thriving Rats, though. There's also like Accomplished Automaton, but I'd rather just keep our curve a little low and just pick up artifacts different ways. So we can take this Malphus Squad, I think, over over everything else. So Malphite Squad's great because it'll give us an artifact for Old Chase Daredevil and Underhanded Designs. It's also just a good attacker. Yeah, we'll take it. Subtle Strike? Subtle Strike is great. I'm also looking at this Night Market Lookout. So we're already looking like we want a lot of artifacts, and artifacts can come in the way of vehicles. And Night Market Lookout is just great for that. But I'd rather just take a Subtle Strike right now. I don't think our deck is quite built for that. We saw a couple of like Oval Chase Dragsters, but I don't think we're going to get either of those. We'll take this Metal Spinner's Puzzle Knot. And yeah, I mean this is looking fine. It's looking fine. All right, follow it up with, wow, that's a really late Hunt the Week. Hunt the Week and a Cobra. I'll take this Hunt the Week. It's good for the Aetherborn Marauder, but I don't know if we're going to play it. Well, I'll take this Ambitious Aetherborn. It's another way to make an artifact, and I think it's probably better than the Puzzle Knot here. Giant Spectacle, we'll put you right there. Woodweaver's Puzzle Knot, we'll put you there. And just a Family Hug. All right. This is looking pretty good. I mean, we're definitely black. And we're just looking to see what our other color is going to be. Right now, I'm kind of leaning towards green. But, I mean, if there are red cards, we'll take red cards. But we'll figure it out in this pack. What do we got? We have a Ballista Charger, which is fine. It's a little hard to crew. I guess our guys are not that bad for crewing it. I'm looking more at this Oval Chase Dragster. Yeah, I've gotten them now both flips, so it evens out, right? Exactly. Yeah, I'll just take this Daredevil. I think it's probably better than, you know, something like Riparian Tiger. I don't know if I'm super inclined to play Hunt the Week plus this, just because of like our 4-drop slots, but I'm going to take this Oval Chase Daredevil. Pretty happy with it. Panharmonicon. Well, right now we can Panharmonicon Malphite Squad, Aetherborn, and Noxious Gearhulk. Alternatively, what is the best card in this pack? Let's ask ourselves that first. What is the best card in this pack? I think the best card in this pack for us is probably Die Young. Like, I'm looking at this Rush of Vitality, and it's fine. Durable Handicraft is not exactly what I want. Panharmonicon would be super fun with Noxious Gearhulk, but I think living in a more realistic world, we're just going to take this Die Young. Now, there are not that many black cards for us. There's not even that many good cards in here. There's like a Pyro Helix, which we could always just run the red. Yeah, I think that's probably the best. Still, I'm not thrilled with this pick, but I'm going to make it. All right. Well, there's this, which we're not going to have a whole lot of creatures with +1/+1 counters. There's like this, hopefully this, and this. There is another Hunt the Week. You can go with our other Hunt the Week. Have 2 of them. It's also another Subtle Strike or a Spontaneous Artist. I think I'm going to take this other Subtle Strike. It is very good with the Aetherborn Marauder, and also just good with things like Hazardous Conditions and, you know, if we end up going green and you can pick up something like that, the 3/3 for 4 that draws you a card for every counter that you have, it's pretty good. All right. So now here's kind of a tricky pick. So we can pick up this Wild Wanderer. We're already just so jammed at our 4 slots. I really want to start picking up some 3s, but like I just don't see any that I want. There's a Thriving Grubs, which like we can cut green and do something like this. Yeesh. Like, we could do Thriving Grubs. We could also just take a third Subtle Strike. No one expects a third Subtle Strike, right? We can also just take another Ambitious Aetherborn. I think I'm just going to take another Ambitious Aetherborn. There's a 3-drop. It's a pretty good 3-drop, too. I think it's better than Spireside Infiltrator. There's definitely actually an argument to be made for Weldfast Monitor. So if we pick up Weldfast Monitor, it is an artifact for the 2 Daredevils. It's also an artifact for the Underhanded Designs. Foundry Screecher is good with artifacts already out. It's also good with both of our Subtle Strikes. I think I'm going to pick up this Foundry Screecher because it is better with both of our Subtle Strikes. Start your engines. I've never had that card work. I could see it working, though. Never actually had it work. So Reckless Fireweaver, but I'm not super interested in that. But I think that's probably our pick here. Yeah, I'm going to pick it, but I don't plan on starting it. Rush of Vitality? Okay. Alright, I can get down with that. I do like the combat tricks in this set. And I think it's better than picking up not only a 4-drop, but a 4-drop that doesn't do anything. It's a really late Riparian Tiger. It's a really late Riparian Tiger. I mean, do we just do this? We just bring in Hunt the Week and just take a Tiger and just have our curve be insanely high? You know, I'm going to take it just because it does just make our red and green, like, very equal. Like, removal spell plus good creature, removal spell plus good creature. I mean, red is just, it has a lower curve. I'm going to take this Mind Rot. Take Mind Rot because it's foil and, you know, things add up. I guess we can try to stomp someone. We'll take this Artist. None of these are very good. In fact, I'll just take the land. Take the land again. Can't stop me. Can't stop, won't stop. Alright, I mean, we're still like black and maybe another color. Oh my god, Cataclysmic Gearhulk? Come on. Well, let's look at our options here because the red cards are not that good. The green cards are only one of them and it's not very good. I don't own one of these. I think I'm just going to pick this up. I don't see a card that I would rather pick up over it, and I don't like rare drafting when I'm recording a video, but like gotta pick them up when you can. Gotta pick up the rares that you don't own when you can. That's what I have to say about that. I'm gonna take this Freighter. It's maybe the perfect 3-drop for our deck. Whirler Maker may actually be the perfect 3-drop, but I don't have time to do that. I have only time to Renegade Freighter people. That is all I have time to do. Alright. Well, okay. Let's go through all of my emotions when I saw this pack. I was like, Fretwork Colony. Yes. In. I love this card. I think this card is subtly one of the better cards in Kaladesh. It just gets to a point where it's just an abyss. You just start abyssing people. Now this format is a little funky with all the servos running around. So to clean up servos, there's Furious Reprisal. Wow. Take out 2 creatures, maybe even just dome them for 2. That sounds great. But then I saw Welding Sparks. So we're going to move these over here. We're going to sort by converted mana cost, and whoop, we're going to take Welding Sparks, not the Furious Reprisal. Welding Sparks. Ooh, tidy conclusion? It's very tidy. Alright, you can take that. Definitely better than Foundry Inspector, and better than a lot of things in this pack, so we'll take that. Another Pyro Helix, or another Die Young, or Foundry Screecher. I think I want the Pyro Helix. I think it's better than Die Young. We already have 2 Dayungs. And I think that it's better than Foundry Screecher. Alright. We'll take Pyrohelix. And you know what? I'm just going to take this Ether Hub. Just fix our mana a little bit. Give us another energy to use on this this Dayung. Yeah. Alright. I'm in. I'm in for that. Thriving Rats. Can we play with another Thriving Rats? We could take out this Underhanded Designs. We have, let's see, ways. Here, let's just highlight this. Ways to get artifacts. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we might actually just cut this Underhanded Designs because we need 2 artifacts to make it work. That's pretty good. I'm gonna take the Thriving Rats for right now, but I could see us playing it differently. Salivating Gremlins or a Puzzle Knot, red Puzzle Knot. I think I'm just gonna take this Gremlins. What would I play it over? I don't even think I would play this over anything. Would we rather have a Live Fast? Would we rather play that? We have 12 creatures, 13 creatures. Yeah, I'll take the Salivating Gremlins. No, you know what? I'm gonna take the Live Fast, because here's why I'm gonna take the Live Fast. It's because I can't see us starting Salivating Gremlins. I also can't see us boarding it in against certain matchups. So that being said, I can see us boarding in Live Fast. While I can't see us boarding in Thriving Gremlins. All right, there's Salivating Gremlins. There's a Thriving Rats here. There's an Incendiary Sabotage. I'm gonna take the Sabotage, just because again I can see us boarding that in while I can't actually see us boarding in the other one. Fireweaver or Wayward Giant. Wayward Giant would take the place of one of these Ambitious Aetherborns. I mean, I'll take the Giant and just leave our options open. Oh, Penny in the Pot. It's good. And we'll take this, and this, and this, and this. Perfect. Alright, so here's what I'm thinking with the deck. I took out the Metal Spinner's Puzzle Knot for 2 reasons. One, we do have a lot of ways to make artifacts for Oval Chase Daredevil. But more importantly, we don't have a way of really drawing cards. And between this drawing cards and this drawing cards, I would much rather have this drawing cards. This is just way more mana. Well, actually, now I'm talking myself back out of it. Because it is still 2 life, 2 cards. We can actually play this a turn earlier. This does give us 2 energy, but the only energy things that we're using are Thriving Rats and Dayung. Yeah, never mind. We're just using Puzzle Knot. But anyways, running 10, is this 10? 10 swamps. Yeah, 10 swamps. 10 swamps, 6 mountains, 1 Ether Hub. And yeah, this is our deck, and we'll see you all for